Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 17th December 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol trsv nectar nectar. In this particular vlog, in my previous episodes, we have been talking about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned from the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. This particular video is no exception to that rule. In fact, it is only a continuation of what we have been doing in my previous videos. Today we will talk about another case history that will prove to us the famous English proverb, coming events cast their shadows before. That is, what is happening today is going to cast its shadows in the past, and what is going to happen tomorrow is having its shadows cast in the present and in the history. That is, history is the fruit of politics, and politics is the root of history. Now we shall begin on the case history. There are three major islands in between the country of Italy and the country of France. These three islands are on the Mediterranean Sea in Europe. The biggest of them, Sicily, is just below Italy. The second, Sardinia, is in the middle. And the third, Corsica, is near the south of France, which is called Marseilles. This particular island of Corsica has its capital in a city called Ajaccio. For a long time, there was a conflict between Italy and France because Corsica was inhabited by people of the Italian origin, but the country as such was geographically near the country of France. There were several battles and talks between France and Italy so that Corsica could be annexed to France. Ultimately, a little after the mid 18th century, On 1st January 1769 or something like that, this particular island of Corsica was annexed to the mainland France. That is, Corsica became an extension of France, just like Sicily and Sardinia were extensions of Italy. Now, there was one intellectual poet, playwright, and writer in France whose name was Voltaire. Voltaire, because of his radical leanings, was ultimately exiled by the King of France. When this thing happened, Voltaire was asked to be deported from France to some unknown place. While his ship was taking him to that unknown place, Voltaire's ship passed through the place or the sea which was near Corsica. Voltaire, who was standing on the deck, saw this tiny speck of an island and mused prophetically. This little island is going to shake the world. This particular island was annexed to France in the beginning of 1769. On 15th August 1769, that is almost 6 months later, one boy was born in this capital of Corsica, Ajaccio, to a family which had the surname Bonaparte. Nobody could have predicted that it was this boy who will shake the world that Voltaire had prophetically predicted long back. The patriarch of the Bonaparte family was himself a revolutionary and a soldier who had fought alongside the main revolutionary of Corsica called Paolo. Now, this boy, who was christened Napoleon, was the second son of his parents. His elder brother's name was Joseph. Napoleon Bonaparte, to the surprise and slight dismay of his parents, was very different from the normal people. In other words, it was quite difficult to understand what sort of person Napoleon was. Nobody knew then that this little boy had come to their family for a purpose given by God or a divine purpose. Now, this boy was extremely intelligent, erudite, voracious in reading, and a good student. He was particularly good in mathematics. Subsequently, because of his merit, he was given a seat in the Army College in France, in a place called Brienne. This boy, Napoleon Bonaparte, grew up as an extremely erudite student, and later he joined the French army as a corporal. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular case history. Please give me your own kind opinions, ideas, and thoughts so that we may mix everything together for the sake of the society. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.